Yeah, so I did a video a few days ago about Young Miami, Jay Prince, and Keisha Kaur being disrespectful at Takeoff's funeral by making it about them. And so Young Miami chooses to double down on her disrespect in this post right here. She says, I came and showed my support, and that's all that matters. What I choose to do after the funeral has nothing to do with anything. When my baby father died, I did the same ish. Actually, I was shaking my on the car. What I wear and me taking pics has nothing to do with me coming to support and be there for someone when it's needed. Next. So Young Miami didn't take well to the criticism, but the funny part was she thought it would be better to mention that at her baby father's funeral, she did the same thing, if not worse. She said, matter of fact, when my baby father died, I did the same ish. I was actually shaking my cheeks on the car. And what this tells me is that you're worse than I thought you were. Like you're not only that bad that can't nobody tell you nothing, but you're gonna double down on your disrespect when somebody pull you to the side like, yo, you tripping right now. Like just because you did it at your baby father's funeral doesn't mean it was the right thing to do. Like, what that means is you disrespected him as well. And you disrespected him even worse because that was your baby's father. Right? So you choose to do this. Like, was your son around? Was he watching this whole debacle when you was twerking on the car at his father's funeral? The fact that can't nobody tell you to calm this down makes this even worse when it's looked upon when it's looked upon by real men, like by real men and real women. Like, because they looking at you too like you goofy. But you still can't be bothered to listen to anything that anyone's telling you to align yourself in a better place. Like somebody brought to my attention the video that Corey Holcomb did. Like what else can you do with a woman like this besides smash her? What else can you do with her besides this fake eyelashes, fake titties, fake booty, fake wigs, and this, that, and other, and she dressing the way that she does at something as important as a funeral? She can't be bothered to dress appropriately or some type of classy. And if you should so happen to pull her to the side and be like, yo, you doing a little too much with this right here, and then you have a photo shoot this way, she gonna clap back at you. What you mean? What you mean? Like like the fact that this is the way she responded to this lets you know everything you need to know about Young Miami, or Carisha, or whatever you want to call her. It lets you know why Diddy was like, oh, we what? We together? Oh, I didn't know we was together. We together now? Because, I didn't tell nobody we was together, but, we doing what we do. But, so y'all, whatever stories y'all want to come up with, he was paying her however much, this, that, and other a month. None of that matter to me. What matters to me is that he ain't willing to claim her. That's what needs to be said to me. However much he gave her in allowance is not really a thing to me because he got money. Diddy's, I believe, recently been accredited to be a billionaire. So Diddy got money. He can let it fly when he feel like it. That's how he do. That's how he move. But the fact that he was like, put on a spot about claiming this woman, Young Miami, and he was like, nah, I don't think I'm going to do that. I mean, we can keep smashing, we keep doing what we do, we having a good time, I'll put you on a song or two, but as far as being like, yo, you the one? Nah, baby, I ain't doing that. And this says why. This says why. When she does stuff like this and doubles down on sentiments like this and puts herself out there like she can't be told anything, she can't be checked, she can't be. I see women like this, like women like this. You come to the church, right? Like you would bring her to church and she would wear something like this, right? Crossing the legs, doing the little Sharon Stone, leg cross, right in front of the pastor, right? And the pastor, my pastor used to have these little flaps, just little covers, little small covers that he would be like, yeah, give her that. Her skirt a little too short. Put that on her and get her to drape over that monkey that she trying to show me up here in this pulpit. He would probably send that little cover to cover her little knees and legs up or whatever. And she would probably be like, what I need this for? No, you ain't gonna make me cover up whatever. I do what I want to do. I don't care if you're a pastor or not. What he's scared of, you know what I'm saying? And she would probably make a big hubbub about it in the crowd, instead of bowing to the fact that, yeah, you came into church dressed like a prostitute. Like somebody was probably gonna say something to you. You know what I'm saying? Like you didn't have to come in here like that. You didn't have to. This isn't a photo shoot. This isn't an Instagram. This that. This situation, Takeoff's death. It's not a photo shoot, and you want to make a mockery of it, like you went there to support him. You went there to support you, and that's very clear to everybody that's seen you going there to support you. Because just because you showed up doesn't mean that it was like heavy support on your end. Like what did you provide? What did you do? You got money. What did you do? What providing did you do? What support did you provide? What did you do for the family besides show up with sunglasses, a skirt that was too short, fishnet leggings or whatever? Like what did you do besides show up looking like an Instagram model and taking pics to garner likes for the whole situation? I didn't see much that you did besides that. If you did, I don't know. Let us know. But it doesn't seem like you could be bothered to tell us whatever you did that was outside of that realm of the situation. It just seems like once you presented that to everybody and then you got some pushback because everybody's like, why is you showing up to take a photo shoot to boost your, like, this ain't about you. This is not about you. I said so in the video that I made. Jay Prince, it's not about you. Young Miami, it's not about you. Keisha Kayor, it's not about you. Every grandma that want to fall out in the snot and cry all in the aisle over somebody you don't even really know, it's not about you. Go home with all of that. We don't need that. It's about the family and the tragic mood of whoever passed. You know what I'm saying? And this, like, I can't imagine why y'all would add y'all sauce to this situation and act like you there for support. You are there to be a dumbbell. That's what you showed up for. To be a dumbbell that's trying to show up and get clout off of the funeral, which is what you did. And then when people called you out for it, you got mad and felt some type of way. But people should have called you out for it, and I'm glad they did. And people like me called you out in the first place, and I'm going to call you out again on your double down. You still look terrible for showing up like that in that attire. It's not funeral. It's not appropriate for a funeral. It never has been, which leads me to believe that you showed up in that attire to benefit yourself because you're a superstar and you know that you're going to garner attention from it, whether you showed up at the funeral and then you take a little photo shoot afterwards, whatever it was, but you showed up definitely to garner attention for yourself, no matter how much you want to say you was there in support of the family. I don't see any support of the family that anybody could say was valid. What support of the family did you do? I mean, what? Like, I don't get it. I don't get how you say you supported the family, but you showed up for yourself, me, myself, and I, the whole situation, garnered attention for yourself, and then now you're doubling down on said attention that you garnered again to make people go back and look at the pictures again and then look at some new pictures you're about to probably post now. But it's all cool in your eyes because these women, these modern women like you and everybody else that follows you can't be told anything, right? You can't be set down like they said in church. Like you can't be bothered to be told to be respectful or classy in any type of way. And I think it's disrespectful and distasteful. But it ain't up to me. Do what you want to do. But y'all tell me, am I wrong or is she right? Y'all, let me know. Who in the wrong or who in the right here? Tell me what you think, what you don't think. This your boy P Camp. Let me know what you think. Get at your boy.